I thought, okay, let's see what Jennifer Aniston has got going on here. So I looked up LolaVie, and there was one product on there. One. It wasn't even like a skincare brand where she made it appear like it was the skincare brand. It was a detangler, a vegan detangler for $25.
Wow! Come on, groove it over. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real slow.
Good evening, my name is Vivian and welcome back to my channel. This is Skincare My Way, and today we're going to be talking about the genetic aging of Jennifer Aniston and how I went down this rabbit hole. I usually go down a rabbit hole when I'm looking on the internet and something really pisses me off. And there is this physician, I believe she's a dermatologist, that to me, she kind of reminds me of like the skincare police. And she had this big thumbnail like cash grab. Here it is. This is what she said. Jennifer Aniston's new cash grab beauty brand, LolaVie. Will it flop? What? And then she goes in to talk about basically, you know, movie stars having these beauty brands and whatever. I don't want to go into it. You can watch her video, but I thought, okay, let's see what Jennifer Aniston has got going on here. So I looked up LolaVie, and there was one product on there. One. It wasn't even like a skincare brand where she made it appear like it was the skincare brand. It was a detangler, a vegan detangler for $25. I'm like, what? So I decided at that point, because I started doing some research on Jennifer Aniston, and I decided to take a look at where she was in her aging. And the first thing I did when I'm looking to figure out what is going on with somebody's aging is I looked up how old she was. She's 52 years old. And then I looked up her mother and her father because I wanted to see which one she took after. And I'm going to explain to you what she got with each parent. Now, this is her mother. Her mother has now passed away. Her mother was extremely beautiful. I think she was very beautiful, the photos that I found of her. But what Jennifer got from her mother is she got her neck. So all the neck aging, these bands that go here, and then it comes down here and it has like this dip right here. It kind of goes, it concaves in. This is her mother. Her mother has a longer neck than her father. So that's what Jennifer Aniston got from her mother. Her genetic aging, she got from her father. Clearly, she got his aging. She got his skin type. She got almost every wrinkle on his face is going to be on her face. You can literally watch it happen. And I'm going to show how this is going to happen and that she already is going in this direction. So here's a picture of her father. And you can see this is a younger picture of her father. And you can see his labial folds right here. And you can also see this separation. I call it like a canal. This separation between his chin and back here, the back of the jaw, this area right here. And what is happening, and what did happen to him, is that the chin moves forward and this becomes amplified. So this becomes full of inflammation, and then you have this big pocket here, and then the chin will move forward. And that is exactly what is going to happen to poor Miss Jen. And he also has the 11 in between his brows. He has a very heavy brow like she does, and he has the lines on his brow, and she has the exact same lines. She also has the same lines around her eyes, probably because she smiles just like her father. She definitely is her father's daughter. And then here is a picture of just where he's not smiling. You can also see the labial folds, the lines on his forehead. Everything else seems pretty calm, but you can see these kind of chipmunky cheeks going out here. And yeah, she's gonna go right down that same path as her father. So here we go. This is Jen's photograph from the launching of her new LolaVie. So this photograph is so clear. She's got the beginning of those same labial folds, the heavy cheeks, and there you go, the start of that canal. And you can see how her chin and back here on this side of her face are gonna separate, and she's gonna have that same exact facial structure that her dad has. And there is her mother's neck. And here, these wrinkles right here, her dad has 3, she has 2 right here so far. I mean, she's younger for sure, but not for long, because we are gonna take a look at her dad when he's a little bit older, maybe in his 70s. And in this photograph, you can see everything this is the aging. This is exactly where Miss Aniston is gonna go. You are gonna see this exact thing happen to her. Her eyelids are gonna fall, her brow, her eyelid, the top of her eyelid will fall right onto her lower lid. She's gonna have these wrinkles around her eyes. The forehead lines will become static wrinkles and really embed in there. She will have the 11s. She will probably be using Botox to combat that. And this is really what her genetics is right here. This labial fold here and right here. It just completely, and I love this picture of her dad because you can literally see the chin, how it has separated forward. And it's more like this chin that is sticking out than most, like mine is all one. Mine is all one, because when I first recognized this line under here on me, I had this line that would go in here. Are you kidding me? This was the first thing I was working at, really, to get rid of that nasty old, I had a wrinkle right there. Oh no, had to get rid of it. But anyway, so let's go on. Let me take that down. Let's go on. Okay, here is youthful Jen. Okay, you can even in this photograph see the start of those labial folds. And one thing about Jennifer is she has these little pockets like right here in her chin. So you can see them sometimes when she talks, but they're right here, and you can see them showing in this very young picture of her. And here you go. These 3 photos I absolutely love, because this really tells the story of her skin. And I know she does wear body makeup, where it would be my, she probably has to, but she has to figure a way how to get that body makeup off her body better, because it is creating havoc and chaos in her skin. Her skin, the communication of the entire skin between the dermis and the upper dermis are malfunctioning. And I'm sure it's because she probably thinks her skin, she can get her skin really clean, when in reality it is not. It is not clean. But anyway, but in this photograph you can see the wrinkling on the side of her eyes. You can see that these lines are very slight, but you can see them static, and you can see the 111. She has a 1. I have an 11, but she has a 1 going on right there. And these labial folds are becoming more amplified, more intense. And here is that canal that is going to separate her chin from her face. It will become 2 instead of staying very tight and cohesive and staying as 1. Can you eliminate genetic signs of aging? I believe you can. I have for myself. I have removed my doggy gels, my baggy eyes. So there are certain things that were in my face that you could clearly see the genes, and I have taken those away. So can she do it? Sure. She just has to have somebody really, really smart taking care of her. Okay, so then here's the before and the after, so you can see a young Jen and an old Jen. Okay, so you can see here, you can see a young Jen, and just look at the shape of her eyes. They're actually open a little bit bigger than her eyes are now. And but you can see the labial folds, how they have progressed over time. Now, I love, love, love this photograph. Okay, so we know, what do we know about Miss Aniston? We know that she is physically fit, that I'm sure she takes really good care of herself, eats really well. Okay, but let me tell you, something is going on with her skin, because that is clearly aging. You can see, or I can see, she has armpit wrinkles. And here is one of them right here. You can see it in her hair. And you can also see her arms and her hands. Okay, see this wrinkling right here? And this wrinkling right in here. And if you really blow this up, you can see, it's almost like her skin is suffocating. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. But you see this line right here? This is a sign of aging. This is when women get older, they separate right here and under the arm right here. And there is a photograph, I'm going to try and find it, where she has her arm out and this just is falling. So she's got a really nice muscle in here, but it's not able to hold up the skin here. So now let's look at the last one I have of this series of photographs. And here she is so happy, but when she gets really, really happy, or she smiles really big, there is that canal right there under her chin, really bringing that chin forward, and those labial folds sticking out, just like her dad. Just like her dad. And you can see really clearly in this photo the wrinkling. And actually what's happening is not only is her face falling, but her skin is falling. It's becoming very crepey, and it's just falling down on this side and this side. And you can see her armpit wrinkle here, and you can actually see this in here. So you can see it almost really wrinkly in here. It's not a smooth armpit anymore. Like mine is a smooth armpit. I don't have I don't have any armpit wrinkling, but when my arm comes up, it's very smooth. Her armpit is very wrinkly. Okay, so let's go on. Poor Jen. She's so cute. I absolutely love all her stuff, all her movies she did. Okay, so this is really, I don't know who took this picture, but I would have been really mad because you can see all her armpit wrinkling here. Yeah, and let me tell you how you get armpit wrinkling, because I know her. This is a clean girl. She just scrubs those armpits and she has a good time scrubbing them. There you go. I never scrub my armpit. I never really even wash my armpits. I just kind of rinse them off, maybe with some facial wash. But no, she's doing something, or she's waxing her armpit hair, or there's something that she's doing what I do believe, I believe armpit wrinkling is self-induced. And then again, in this picture, you can clearly see the separation of her chin from her face right there. There it is. That's her dad. Thank you, Dad. Okay, so there's just a really great picture of her. And here's a picture of her and her dad when she was younger, and you can see she appeared to be really young here, but you can see just the telltale signs that this was going to happen. And she looks a lot like her father. But there it is. And then I do want to show this, her Aveeno clips. So then I went back and I studied all her Aveeno clips. And I just want to play these last two. And in one of the clips, you can really see her aging. In the second one, they kind of put this filter. So you have this, you have the Jennifer Aniston imagery that takes all these signs of aging away. When Jennifer Aniston is designing a skincare cream line, I assume she was designing this cream line, and she did talk about that she's working with probably some chemists from the Arden company to develop a product line for her. Well, she is probably just gonna have something like Aveeno, something very simple to moisturize her skin, because the kind of work that Miss Aniston needs is pretty intense, because she has a lot of, her skin is falling and she's got these great big pockets where this fluid or inflammation is going to start building. And she's already in what I call the aging process. She's already in that aging process. And that aging process is now, from this point on at 52, it's going to become very rapid. So at 62, we are going to see her looking more and more closer like her father, unless there is somebody out there that can fix it. And you can't fix a lot of this with plastic surgery. You can try and try and try. No, it is just not going to work, and it's going to make her look deformed if she goes down that route. But we are going to see the biggest aging occur in her skin in the next 10 years. It's going to go fast. And I wish her the best. And I hope when she does come out with a cream line, that it's able to do more than just moisturize her skin. She's going to need something really intense to fix the signs of aging that have already embedded in her skin. And we'll see where she goes from here. But good luck for Jen. We live in America. Everybody can have a cream line if they want, no matter who. Rihanna, J-Lo, Cindy Crawford, whomever. We live in America. There shouldn't be skincare police out there. And I am going to show you a Dr. Dray's aging at some point, because that woman just pisses me off. But anyway, my name is Vivian. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, so you're the scientist here. Does my Aveeno Daily Moisturizer really make my dry skin healthier in one day?
It's true, Jen.